Hello, everyone. Welcome to Groundline's demo, which is a graph database built on top of IPFS. This solves a core problem of having graph support on IPFS with various key features like knowledge, external knowledge graph imports, say Wikidata, etc. JSON LD support so that you can export it to any graph database you want. Graph operations, obviously, and then most important, provenance tracking, so that you know which who has changed what. Hello, it has been possible because of PhilCDN. So they have provided us with very good SDK, Synapse SDK, that abstracts away all the uh, detail, all the features on top of PDP deals. So I have built this as an NPM package called Groundline. You can find it on NPM, and you can use this. So this is platform agnostic. It has all the features, and you can use this in any way you want. For this hackathon purposes, I have decided to use this in two different interesting ways. So one is as an MCP server, and another one is for the visualization in my website. So let's continue with the MCP server. So I have already configured the MCP server as knowledge graph and have implemented most of the tools that use Groundline internally. So once you have set this up in your say Cloud desktop client or etc., you can just do normal chatting as you want. So for example, in this case, I had some issues with my commit history and regarding some database. So I just casually put the logs in, and it was able to create entities like this in the graph, and then going back and forth saying, asking it to create relationships between them, and based on that I was able to pinpoint what the issue was. And once I was done with this, wanted to see how it looks like, so you can export it graph. So it called the export graph function, and once I'm done, I wanted to persist this into IPFS. So I just asked it to sync to IPFS, and it was able to sync it, and then I can use this CID to do find it out. Say for example you're doing some deep research, say what is gene editing, etc., and how they relate together. You can just do normal chatting, and in between the MCP server will create relevant entities based on your existing knowledge graphs. So this can be really powerful when you're doing like constant research, and once say you're done with everything, you can ask it to generate graphs, etc. So say for example you want to so this graph, right, you wanted to visualize how it looks like. So say you can come to the website. It has been possible because of PhilCDN. So they have provided us ANP/KG, and you can see all the routes have been fetched from the PDP deals, and you can just go to one of them and see that you already have the graph ready here. You can check what contents they have, and then say you want to see the provenance. You can go to provenance tab and see what has been added, or which edge has been added, when, by whom, and whether it's valid or not, which method. So this is quite extensible, so the metadata can be added in future. Another feature was importing knowledge graph. This can be used in the MCP server, but just for example, I'll show you here. So say you wanted to import external knowledge graph. So this will help grounding AI into existing knowledge bases. So as you can see, it's fetched the data from scientific journals, and you can use this in your research as you want. Yeah, so that's it from my side. So this is Groundline database for you. Please check it out and try to use it in other ways as well. Thank you.